It's hot mic time. It's jazz time for this Wednesday, the 15th day of July, 2015. It's pretty nice on the outside. Got a temperature of what? Around
90 degrees?
90 degrees.
No, 100.
Oh,
no, that's 100.
So we went to the 3 mark, huh?
Yeah,
Zero,
we're
zero.
doing 3 digits now.
Doing 3 digits? Hey,
It's Texas summer now. We done passed everybody else summer.
So we in the Sahara Desert, right? That's what it feels like.
We in Texas, that's all I can tell you.
My yard looked like the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, because my grass is turning brown and everything else. So
That's because I don't water mine.
well,
like
a couple of weeks ago we didn't say that, right? Because it was pouring down rain.
And I didn't get the rain.
Oh, I got plenty of it. With my house.
Really?
Oh, yes.
That's where we going?
And really, it was kind of.
I'm just gonna eat my pear. Mind my business.
Yeah, okay.
Mind your business.
All right, mind your business. And good evening and welcome to Jazz and Stuff on THA After Party Radio for this Wednesday evening. I'm JB along with my co-host, Miss Ali and Miss Theresa. They both are in the house and of course, Miss Ali sitting there eating a pear.
I am. That's a good pear too.
Probably sweet. No, I can imagine. I like fruit too. It's
I bring you
Wednesday.
some. I got my little mix today too. I didn't.
You got your little mix? Oh, I see. That looks good. That looks good. So Teresa's gonna be giving us hot tips along the way. What around 6:30,
5:30.
around 5:30.
That's
She's gonna be
me.
giving us some good hot tips on finances, what you can do to help yourself in this financial world that we live in. And then Miss Lee gonna come along. She's got a special guest coming in to the studio, and plus she's gonna hit I believe some hot spots in the Dallas and Fort Worth area, some of the entertainment. So you just hang in there with us and. For the next 3 hours, right here on THA After Party Radio, I'm JB. For this Wednesday, I like it when I say Wednesday. Hello, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, the Metroplex,
Miami,
New York,
Tyler, Texas.
Chicago, Illinois,
London,
Longview.
Belize,
Chicago. Did I say Chicago? Okay, let's go to Memphis.
San Diego,
Nashville, Nashville, Tennessee. Good evening, New
Orleans.
Orleans. Good evening. Welcome to all of you listeners that's sitting out there just listening to us. I got a couple of tickets. You remember that function that take place?
Yeah.
Christmas in July on the 17th?
on Friday.
Yeah,
Yes.
on Friday. I got a couple of tickets here that I want to give away, and let me go into my little goodie bag and see if I can find these tickets. And what you can do to get these tickets, all you have to do is call THA After Party Radio, Jazz and Stuff at 972-591-8272.
Do you want me to give information about them?
Yes.
Okay. So it's Friday, July 17th, as JB mentioned. That's this Friday. And the event starts at 8 p.m. It's going to be down in the Deep Ellum area. It's 2617 Commerce Street, and that's at RBC. It's ADD Christmas in July. And it's hosted by the Straight Talk Fellas that are right here on THA After Party Radio. It's a toy and a food drive, so you can either bring a toy with the value of $10,
Or
10, or more, and it needs to be unwrapped, and then you need to bring $10 worth of perishable food items. That's like canned goods or boxed goods.
And this is to support what
This is to
organization?
support the Kidney Foundation and the Pleasant Grove Food Pantry. And if you don't bring either a food or toy, you can, there's a $10 admission at the door, and you're asked to wear your beach wear or come dressed as your favorite Christmas character.
All
When
right.
they say beach wear,
And I said I was going to dress up. I was going to dress up like Rudolph. Rudolph the Red.
You're going to dress up as Rudolph. Do you have a nose already?
Well, I gotta go out and shop for a
You need
nose.
to-
But
good luck with that.
Well, you can probably get a clown nose as,
yeah,
that'll suffice. But
Yeah.
then you need to get some antlers.
Well, let's see, what else I need? What about the big ears?
It's Rudolph. You didn't say an elf.
Well,
Are you the Rudolph the red-nosed elf?
10 past 5 in the Central Time
Just
Zone
ask.
on THA for this Wednesday. Ali, what would you say? You said
I was just gonna say, so if you all want these tickets, make sure you call us at 972-591-8272. Thank you.
Okay, and I appreciate you giving us the address, 2617.
2617 Commerce Street, and
Commerce
that's in the Deep Ellum area.
Right, and that's taking place on the 17th,
On
which is
17th.
Friday.
8 p.m.
So that'll be something where you can get out the house on Friday night and 10, okay? THA After Party Radio, we got much more music ahead. Why don't we just check this out? And Barry White says, oh, what a night to dance. Is that right?
I don't know. I don't even know what song
That sounds
is.
good to me.
29 minutes past 6 here at THA After Party Radio. Jazz is stuff back live with Miss Ali and Theresa. You got more
Yeah, I got a couple other things to
Okay.
chat about. So, what do you guys think about? Of course, Serena just won Wimbledon.
Yes.
Serena?
Last week.
She was hitting hard, wasn't she?
She was.
That girl
She did
was
fabulous. And
She
so,
was
she wins another Grand Slam. I think
That's
this
right.
is number 21 or 22.
That's right.
And it's not really considered, she has to win the U.S. Open this year for it to be considered a true Grand Slam. So she wins 4 events for the fiscal year or
Right.
whatever. So anyway,
Right.
but it's technically a Grand Slam. So anyway, what's interesting is her accolades are just, they're growing and growing, and she has tons of different things that she's accomplished. And all we want to talk about in the media, and not just media, but just people in general,
Right.
is they're, making mockery of her as a person. They're talking about her body. She looks like a man, and all kinds of shenanigans.
Don't you call that jealousy?
That's what you call them haters.
And it's ridiculous because, again, we've lost sight of the fact that she's accomplished such a great thing. And we're
Exactly.
focusing on, or trying to demean what she's done.
Right.
By saying, oh, she looks like a man. And now they're
That
saying
she's
she's
not
taking
pretty.
steroids and, and somebody said this, or I don't know if he tweeted or something like that. But then what's interesting is our very own women are making these comments about her, and saying that, and it's just like, at what point do we not realize that, why can't we just be happy for other people's success?
Well, she's very attractive.
She's
Very
beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
She's beautiful. And so she stunned everybody when she came out to the awards dinner or whatever it was called, in that beautiful, like,
The white gown?
it was, peachy color, princess kind of gown, and you can't say she doesn't look feminine. But what's interesting is the comparison that they're making to Bruce Jenner.
Right.
Right.
So they're saying, so the world is saying Bruce Jenner, and I'm going to look into
Mrs.
the
Jenner.
so that this is on the air. This
Right.
is a news flash. That Bruce Jenner, being a man, as he was born,
Yes.
is more appealing than, we're proud of Bruce Jenner
Right.
for who
Right.
he
Oh,
has
yeah.
decided
What he has,
to become.
what he has.
But
yeah.
we think that is beautiful. But we look at Serena and we say that
Who is a
Serena
girl?
looks like a man.
Let me ask you something. Isn't it possible, well, not possible, but it is possible that you have to work out, and you probably go to the gym and work out. You probably go to the gym and work out, because you have to do this in order to have the strength
Exactly.
to do what she's doing.
She's
She's a
got a-
professional athlete.
she's got-
This is what she does.
Right.
But she just has a different body makeup, because the comparison to the other tennis players, they work out just as
The
much.
people who lose.
But they work out just as much, and the thing is their body makeup is not. It's the same as someone none of us have the same body makeup.
Right,
You're
right.
not gonna look like me. I'm not gonna look like you. This is the way we were made. So
Right.
there are certain things, like she just naturally looks muscular, and
Exactly.
and to some people that is, that's how. If we want to get into those conversations about, the typical
Right.
comments about the strong black body,
Right.
the way that we're built and things like that. That's what that is.
Yes.
So they're really
Yes.
attacking her.
Right.
And luckily, someone came out and said she looked like a man, and J.K. Rowlings came on and said, if my husband ever put that dress on, that is not what he would look like.
Good one.
And she was like, idiot. That's what she tweeted back. And it's just, I guess, for me, I'm just looking and saying, why is it that we talk about being in a better place as
Right,
people.
right.
And these laws changing and taking down flags.
Right.
It doesn't matter. That's why I said none of that stuff.
No,
I give
matters.
it no energy. You could put every flag, although I did see somebody by my house with a huge Confederate flag on their truck.
Right.
And it does make me, it concerns me because why
Right.
do you need to broadcast it? So
Right.
at night, if I'm coming home by myself,
It's
do I
almost
need
like
to-
it's almost like in your face.
well, what I'm asking is,
Yeah.
what are you saying in my face? Are you
Right.
on the side of saying that this is a prideful thing and
Right.
that it means that we fought for each other and all that, or are you saying that it is? I hear music. Or are we saying that we're against the fact that people are? We are against the taking the flag down
Right.
because it meant slavery, and we're of a more pure race
Right.
and that kind of thing. So you don't know, and you kind of wonder when someone is driving around and they're in a truck and
Right.
and all that. And my thought is okay. I don't necessarily want to run up on you in the middle of the night because I don't know
Right.
what you're thinking.
That's
I don't
right.
have
Yeah,
a
I
consent
don't
to
know where
carry
you're
yet.
at.
Right.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that there are so many things we can't come together, and
Right.
it doesn't matter what type of symbols we remove,
Right.
because if in our heart
That
it
is-
says that I am a negative and
Right.
hateful and spiteful person,
Right.
you can take
Yeah.
every piece of symbolism down if you
Right.
want. It doesn't matter if I'm still teaching it in my home, if I still
Right.
believe it in my home, but then I walk outside of my home
Right.
and put on that face
Right.
every day.
Right.
And that's why I tell people, I say, I don't know that I could have lived in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 50s, in the 40s.
Right.
I don't know if I could have. But at least then you knew 100%
Well,
where you were and were
True.
not wanted.
I lived in the 60s, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy, but look where we are today. We made it.
We've made it, but it's what I call hidden racism.
Well, right, it's hidden racism because you can work with someone, you never know who
Have
they
no
are,
idea.
have no idea. But what's in the heart tells me who you really are.
But I don't, and I may not always
In-
see what's in your heart.
Right. If we're just coworkers, I don't have to
Well,
interact with you
I
necessarily that way.
think I think most Caucasian. Now let's get it out. I think most Caucasian in this country has a problem.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
I wouldn't.
I don't agree. I don't
Yeah,
agree.
I wouldn't say that most.
I wouldn't say most. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. I wouldn't say most, but there's a majority of there is a quite a few that has problems, and they don't understand because they never, I guess, taken the time to try to find out. You have to read history. They have to read history.
Well, they need to get a different history book.
Yeah,
Right,
you gotta
because
read.
well,
You gotta read all of the
You got
history.
not only that, and you got to study our history too, because we got a culture too. You need to study, find out what, because when it all said and done, guess what? We all got something, the same thing, what, in common.
Well, and this is one of the things that's interesting. We're talking a little bit about muscles cramping up and different
Yeah.
things that you can do to decrease that.
And you just gave me some good tips.
Yeah, so you usually water, potassium. You can
Right.
get that from bananas. We were talking about sweet potatoes, and there's other things that you can do too, because some people have to be careful if you're diabetic or things like that. Even eating natural sugars can spike, so you want to be careful what you're intake. And then we were talking about the type of sugar. If you're
Right.
going to eat sugar, agave, honey, all of those kinds of things, there's different better types of sugar. Throw away anything that is processed, which means that it is white. Nothing grows out of the ground white, except
That's
white
true.
squash, and even that is yellow tinted. So you want to get like sugar in the raw, which is turbinado sugar, and it actually has a brown tint to it. So you can see through, but it's crystallized. It's not going to be as sweet as sugar, so you don't put so much
Don't
in it
add
to
more.
make it, this is not, and actually JB brought up a good point. Can you put cinnamon? Cinnamon actually tricks you into thinking that something is sweet. Cinnamon has that natural kind of, it hits
Yes.
the sensory, it's a mental thing.
Right.
And it's actually, if you think about it, that's what lets you know that sugar, white salt, white flour is actually addicting. Have you ever been eating something like that and it's got regular salt and sugar and you know you're full, but you want to keep eating it and keep eating it?
Right.
That's an addiction. Your brain has not turned off the fact that your stomach already is full. And I know this personally, and I'll know that when I'm eating something I shouldn't be eating because I want to keep eating it and I know I'm full. But when I make something natural, you know, I'll eat it and I'll be like, okay, I'm satisfied. But when you eat things that don't have any natural benefits, you're never satisfied. Your body actually isn't getting nutrients. That's why you just keep eating and keep eating and keep eating.
Okay.
So anyway, what I wanted to do was, there was an article that I read today and I posted it on my Facebook page, and it was for, I think, from bodyarttv.com, body something TV. But you can go on my Facebook page and find that. But it was talking about 15 things that we need to remove from our diet, and some of the basic things like ketchup, energy drinks, margarine, things like that, creamer. And what I wanted to do was just share really quick some substitutes that you know you can use. And let's like microwave popcorn. I stopped eating microwave popcorn like 7 years ago because I thought about what's in the bag and how they have to, you know, package that for it to pop. Yeah, just go buy some kernels and pop them yourself. Trust me. Sweeteners, all of that stuff is carcinogenic. You know, it's got the aspartame and stuff like that. If you want something sweet, like we were just talking, use the raw sugar. You know, throw some cinnamon in it. Eat some fruit. You know, and you'll be good. For margarine, just eat butter with no salt. Just decrease the amount that you use, and eventually over time your body gets used to, you know, having less. You know, because all that stuff, when someone says, well, that's more fat. Okay, well, which would you rather have, natural fat or something that is genetically modified in a plant, but it wasn't a plant?
What about omega-3? I do a lot of omega-3, which is fish oil. And I do a lot of that, and it seems to be pretty good. I've read several articles on it. Omega-3, like I say, it's coming from the fish, and I usually cook with it, and it's pretty good. It does not stick to the intestine on the inside, so it's kind of like it's a lubricant. It's like olive oil.
Okay.
How about olive oil? Olive oil is good also, right?
Yeah, and everything is about how you prepare it and things like that. Omega oil, are you talking about oil you're talking about capsules, or are you talking about actually buying it? And
buying it and cooking with
okay.
it, yes.
Well, what you want to do whenever you're cooking with an oil is you want to look up what the heat content level is. And I don't cook with olive oil. Olive oil does not have a high heat content. When you cook with olive oil, you actually make it carcinogenic because you're heating it typically like we try to fry with it or something, or we're sauteing with it, and it actually doesn't have that high of a heat level. You're actually supposed, it's really for eating it raw. Throwing it in salad, stuff like that, eating it with the bread, you know, and that kind of stuff. And that's okay. So if you want to cook with something, get coconut oil. It's lighter. A lot of people don't, I don't like the taste of coconut. Okay, well, there's other oils. You can do sunflower oil. That's another good one that has a high content, heat content level. And you just go online and check those things, because what happens is we'll hear someone on one of these food shows talk about, you know, they use olive oil or they use this, that, and the other. And so we just do it because we think, oh, well, if they're doing it on a show, then it's okay to do. You need to do your own research. It's just like with anything. You know, just check those things out. So I want to do the main one I just want to really quickly talk about is energy drinks. If you're going to do an energy drink, don't go and buy an energy drink, because it not only just has too much sugar, but it also is made with things that we cannot pronounce. You want an energy drink, go get some water, put some fruit in it, a couple pinches of sea salt, Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, something like that. And what you're doing is you're creating a natural alkaline balance with the water naturally, with the citrus from the fruit and then the salt, and it gives a balance, and that's all you need. You don't need any sugar. I went to a great event last night in Bishop Arts District, so I'm going to talk about a couple other things. Deep Elm has a wine walk tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's $10 a glass, or you could just walk around and enjoy yourself. It's going to be at Kettle Art, I think is kind of where it starts, but it's the whole Deep Elm area, 2650B Main Street. But just go to Deep Elm and you'll run into people, because they'll have all the streets closed off. Tomorrow night also is Verb Culture. She's doing her single sweets happy hour at Heroes Lounge. Heroes Grill, Heroes 7402 Greenville Avenue from 6:30 $7.99. There is no cost, I do not believe, but it's a nice little mixer if you want to go there. They have great drink prices. They do have food there as well. I don't know how the food is, but there's usually a lot of good networking and things like that. I've gone to 1 or 2 of them before, so check it out. Tomorrow night, Annika Michelle also has her open mic night at Little Cajun Grill, which is on 5215 Singing Hills Drive.
Okay.
That starts at 7 p.m. There's no cost, and you get some open mic talent. It's usually different folks from some of the other open mic sessions that are going on.
Right.
So that's a good one to go to. Asian Film Festival starts tomorrow.
Oh, I haven't
Opening
been there.
night.
I haven't been there
It's
in a
going to
couple
be at the
years.
Gatsby. They are actually showing on the rooftop. That's 1400 Main Street. So another thing in Deep Ellum. So if you go down Deep Ellum for the wine walk, you could just walk on over to the Gatsby. Now you do have to have tickets for the film festival, and I don't know if this is like an all-day thing or not. So go on Facebook and just look up Asian Film Festival, and you'll get the link for that. The tickets I know for tomorrow are like $15 and $20 at the door. So I don't know if that gives you like a whole day of movies or what that does. But anyway, they usually always have great independent films. So check that out if you can. On Friday we have the event that
Christmas in July.
Straight Talk Fellas,
Okay,
Straight Talk
okay,
Fellas
Straight
are
Talk,
doing
okay,
the Christmas in
okay.
July, and that is going to be at RBC, which is in Deep Ellum as well,
Right.
2617 Commerce Street. I'm trying to go off memory, and that is a toy and food drive, sponsored by sponsored by Kidney Foundation and Pleasant Grove Food Pantry. So bring food items, $10 worth of perishable foods, non-perishable foods, I'm sorry. $10 value of a toy or $10 to get into the door. There's going to be DJs and all that kind of stuff there. So definitely support that event. On Friday, also, there's a Dallas Late Night Museum murder mystery game, and this is free.
It sounds fun.
Yes.
I saw that.
Did you
That
see
sounds
that?
fun.
There's like a number of different things that they're doing. This is over in the Deep Ellum area as well. Well, actually, no, it's by the museum.
It's in the museum.
Park. Okay.
Is it in the museum?
I think so.
I thought it was in the museum.
Is it inside? It's
Yeah.
1717 North Harwood Street, so it's probably
inside the museum? I think it's based on some
Museum
piece of
Art.
art. They base it on some piece of art and they go from there. Which I
Okay.
think is neat.
So check that out. That sounds like a lot of fun if you're looking for something different to do
Exactly.
on a Friday night. On the 18th, one of our good friends who came into the radio station, Dorian Dupree, is he's going to be DJing with a group of people. They've got open mic. I know Verb Culture is going to be there on Saturday. It's called House My B-Boy, and it's like a dance competition. They're going to have live bands, DJs, open mic. Donations are welcome. This is at Josie Records in Farmers Branch. And then you can also either contact me via Facebook or via Facebook for vendor spots. I know they're still looking for some vendors to fill a few more spots, or you can actually go look for House by B-Boy on Facebook. I believe there's an event, and there is a link to sign up as a vendor on there as well.
Okay, that's Saturday.
That is Saturday, and also on Saturday is the Deep Ellum Indoor Market. So they normally have an outdoor market, but because it's been so hot, they're moving it indoors, and it's going to be at 2816 Main Street. That's from 4 to 8 p.m. on Saturday. So, they'll have a lot of arts and fair and all that kind of stuff going on there. And then Sunday, definitely have to talk about Kingdom Come, which is coming out on the 19th. 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. And then the following week on the 26th, this is Ty Ford's stage play that he wrote and is directing and acting in as well. And there's tons of other local Dallas Fort Worth talent in the stage play. So please go out and get your tickets. If you go on tyansips.com, you can actually find the link on the page. If you scroll down, you'll see Kingdom Come. Click on that, and then you can purchase your tickets. Purchase them in advance because tickets at the door will be more expensive. So tyansips.com.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets are only $20.
Only $20
Yes.
online.
Yes, if you
$20.
get them now, they're only $20. So definitely go check that out. Again, that's this Sunday and next Sunday. 2 show times each day.
This Sunday and next Sunday.
And next Sunday, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. And this is it is at the
Uptown.
Uptown Theater in Grand Prairie. It's 120 East Main Street, Grand Prairie. So check that out. And then I want to let everybody know I am doing my hikes. So I normally do these hikes they're in Dallas, they're at Cedar Ridge Preserve,
Right.
and which is like borderline Duncan, I call it Duncanville, but anyway, it's off of Mountain Creek Parkway. So if people are interested in doing hikes with me, which is a lot of fun, go on my website, zebyali.com, and you can sign up. Send me a note and let me know if you're interested. And I'll be doing that here and there throughout the month, usually on Saturdays or Sundays and in the morning, because it gets hotter than the Jesus out there. So those are some of the things I have. I have a couple more, but do you guys have anything?
I've got something.
No.
I've got something.
Okay.
The Hatch Sisters 6th Annual Ladies Luncheon benefiting cancer research is going to be this Saturday, July 18th. Doors open at 10:30. The program actually starts at 11. It's benefiting, we're benefiting St. Jude's Hospital for Children, where people can go and have things, surgery and different things for their children, and it's completely free. They do all this by donations. Tickets are $40 for adults, or $25 for children, and 2 and under are free. You can contact them at hatssisters.org, and that's HATSISTERS.org, and you can buy tickets there.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds like a winner.
Yes, JB, what about you? Anything coming up this weekend?
Nothing special that I know about.
Well, hey, JB, why don't you
yes.
close us out?
Okay, well, it's look like it's all good things must come to an end. It has to. As good as this has been this Wednesday, it just has to.
It'll be better next Wednesday. It'll be better next Wednesday.
Yes. Until next Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. we'll be right here with Jazz and stuff. I'm JB, along with Miss Ali and Miss Theresa for this week. And remember the tips that Miss Theresa put out there for you. If you want to contact her, you can contact her by going to her website, Being Broke Isn't Cute. Go to her website and you find it. And also,
Zoetic Essentials.
By Ali.
By Miss Ali. Check that out. So you can go to her webpage and find that. And also you can go to my webpage, Jazz and stuff. Click on and you can go from one link to the next link, even to my Facebook, okay? Until next Wednesday, remember, all good things come from above. Why are you going to look down when you can look up? All right, remember that. Why are you going to look down when you can look up? I rather look up. All good things that proceeded out of the mouth comes from the heart. Until next week, bye.
We will see you guys be intimately existent. Enjoy your evening.
And being broke is not cute.
I'm JB.
And I'm Ms. Ali.
Tune us in on Jazz and Stuff Radio.
Every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. on THA
After Party Radio.